Building from one truck, delivering myself 13 and a half years ago, full set of hair, to now being bald, having a little bit of bruises and, helping out other contractors. We have a big spectrum of foot on the ground and kind of rolling up our sleeves. And now we want to bring that expertise to you guys. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Asharav. That's my brother Vaz. We're two contractors with FedEx Ground. And today we will be talking about the biggest pain points for FedEx contractors. Ready to roll, Vaz?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so what do you think the biggest pain points are for FedEx contractors?
The biggest pain points is express integration. Then we have time commits, employee hiring, clock in, clock out, so many different pain points. A lot of them are running payroll not efficiently. And that's when we look at other contractors and say, okay, how can they improve the payroll process? Because I see people pay per day, some people pay per hour, some people pay per stop. What do you think is the right way of paying somebody, an employee?
Yeah, so I think you hit it right. I mean, there's a lot of pain points, but the biggest one is payroll expense, which is the people. That's the biggest line item on your expense sheet. So I think you gotta go for the biggest buck, if you will, and try to see how much money is, being overflown to the areas and not running efficiently. So the payroll is definitely the biggest one. Anywhere where I have payroll below 50%, it's very hard not to make money. You have to really mess up in a big way, have like super old trucks, or delivering by feet, I don't even know, but you have to watch the payroll. I would concentrate on that and most of my energy, and once that below 50%, then I can look into other line items.
Do you think people that have a payroll percentage, because I've seen people at 46%, 45% payroll, do you think it's because they negotiated a good contract with FedEx? Is that the reason why? Or do you think they just have it dialed down on the drivers?
I would probably say both. In order to be at 46, 45% payroll, you have to have a really good contract with FedEx. And then also you have to be running very efficiently, where you're not just paying people for being there and smiling, and having friends over, if you will.
Yeah.
So we can talk about FedEx negotiation, but I think the one thing we can talk about right now is some of the people out there that are watching, they have a contract, they think, oh, my payroll is 55, 60, 65%. It must be a bad contract. I would urge you guys to look inwards first and see if you are running efficiently. And what are you guys paying people? Are you paying per hour? I know some of you guys have different states, different rules, but there is ways where you can still pay per hour with the incentive for them to work efficiently. If you pay me $25 an hour and that's it to it, $20 an hour. I mean, as a contractor, why would I work faster? Why would I work more efficiently? I'll deliver your truck, I'll deliver you 100 stops. It will take me 3 days. If there's no incentive for me to work fast, why? Because I like you? Like, that's not good enough for me to provide for myself and my family. So we have these different incentives. Doesn't matter which state you're in, where you could motivate your employees to work more efficiently, not just because you want them to, but because there's an incentive for them to do so.
It's like Amazon drivers, right? Have you ever seen an Amazon driver running? I have never seen one. The reason why is because they get paid per hour. Mm-hmm. There's no motivation to work efficiently with the time. To be successful, it has to be built on incentive base. Even if your state requires you to pay hourly, put some incentives. Hey, if you go over 150 stops, you get $1 per package extra. If you're ILS percentage, something, it has to be incentive for them to do a better job than just simply working per hour and just can't wait to clock out.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video. I want to talk about a really good tool that I use daily called fleetwage.com. It helps me calculate payroll for my 165 drivers that I have across 6 terminals and 12 CSAs. It does it in less than a minute. It also helps me write the drivers up. It helps me to look over my expense per stop, track my fuel. It's a dashboard that I use daily, and I recommend over 100 contractors and counting using it today. Check it out, fleetwage.com. Back to the video. Let me ask you a question. Why do people should listen to us? Who are we to tell them how to make it more efficient and not to pay per hour or pay per hour?
Number one, we're running multiple CSAs. We are out of 6 different terminals. We're always looking to expand. We gave people a lot of advices. How we made our business successful, we created a software named Fleet Wage. It helped us to pinpoint exactly which driver is efficient, which driver is overspending on fuel. It could be multiple reasons, because they're stealing. It could be because they're filling up premium. It could be just because of they just driving badly. So you have to dial down to each driver and to figure out where you're losing the money and try to squeeze as much as you can, and then figure out after that if the contract is worth keeping it, or maybe it's better to not have the contract with FedEx.
We also grew the business from 1 truck to 125 currently. We have, like Vas said, we're in 6 different terminals. We have 12 different contracts with FedEx Ground. We've been doing it for 13 and a half years. Start with FedEx Ground only from Monday through Friday. Now, obviously, also have 2.0 integration with Express and some of the terminals. So we've pretty much seen it all. 7-day operations now in all 6 terminals. And just besides building from 1 truck, delivering myself 13 and a half years ago, full set of hair, to now being bald and having a little bit of bruises and, helping out other contractors. Vas created this software, Fleet Wage, as well. So we have a big spectrum of foot on the ground and kind of rolling up our sleeves. And now we want to bring that expertise to you guys.
I wouldn't say I created Fleet Wage. We created Fleet Wage. You keep saying I created Fleet Wage, but the amount of stuff we had to do and brainstorm it was a lot. Trial and
Give the
error.
credit when the credit is due.
No.
This is some of our pain points that we talked about today. Obviously, there is a lot more. Please comment below which ones do you want to hear next, or what are you going through in your business today. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, and share it. Appreciate you guys.